The Dougherty Show!
What it do? This is going to be the juiciest of all episodes you've ever listened to.
Juicy.
How juicy, Brett?
So juicy.
Ooh. So, some of the shit we're going to go over today is the NBA has introduced challenge flags, and I think it's epic. We'll get into that. Charlie's Angels and Jalen Silent Bob, those both have some reboots coming up. Training camp introductions. We're going to talk about those. We're going to talk about this policeman's cat. They called them Klepto Kitty. Find out why and later. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about some Indonesian culture and this German circus. It's going to be lit.
Lit.
Super lit.
So lit.
Lit. So the NBA took a page out of the NFL's book. They're allowing coaches to challenge certain plays in the game. So here's a little aspect of what they're allowed to challenge. Fouls that are charged to the coach's team can now be challenged. Out-of-bound calls and goaltending violations can now be challenged. And I feel like this is going to help the game a lot because there's a lot of games, especially last year, like with the Warriors in the finals and throughout the playoffs and stuff like that. There was a lot of plays that should have been called that weren't, and coaches could challenge that stuff now. And I know it's going to slow the game down, but it's going to make the game better. And I feel like it's really going to, give NBA that next step. And I feel like this is good.
I'm surprised that wasn't a thing before.
Yeah, I know. Like, for the longest time, I'm like, man, you wouldn't want to review that, And that's not the only thing, too. I guess now, whatever they have their headquarters, I'm assuming it's New York, they can review other things now, too, that happen. Like if they send down, like, hey, man, review that last play, we're going to review that last play, which is good. I just feel like you need sometimes to take a moment, take a breather, and let's check out and make sure that this is the actual play that happened, because otherwise, you're going to have a lot of upset people, a lot of people saying that, oh, they cheated and all this other stuff. And I hate that, man, because it's not cheating because it's really how the game was played, but or how the refs called it. And sometimes it's tough for those refs, man, because the game is so quick.
Yeah, it's crazy that they put that much power in the refs' hands with no way to reverse things.
Right? Just like, whatever he says goes.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's why a lot of refs catch heat.
Oh, all the time. And I feel like in the NFL, sometimes, though, it's like you're fucking stupid. Like, how did you get your job? Sometimes I wonder, But then there's the ones like, oh, man, that was a tough call. Like, that was really quick.
Yeah, well, shit, they might be betting on the side.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a poll on the Facebook page, and we want to hear your guys' opinion is, do you guys think that this is a good thing for the NBA, or you guys don't think this is a good thing for the NBA? Yeah, let us know your thoughts, man.
Wait.
So this epic cat. When I say epic, like this cat is really talented, and there needs to be a movie made about it. Like the little animated versions. Pretty much, this cat, the cat's owner is a policeman, and what this cat does is it goes off into the neighborhood and it steals shit from other people. And when I say steal shit, I mean steal shit, like cups, trash, jewelry, whatever it can steal. Well, I guess not too long ago, it brought home some weed, too, as well. So I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, that's a klepto kitty, man.
The cat probably thought it was catnip.
Oh, there you go, man. Like, I'm just trying to get my grub on, That's, shit, dude. A cat that can steal weed for you? Yeah, like, go, dude. He lives at this address. Yeah, go there, take everything, and bring it back here. It's just all for me. I want it for myself, man. Cat comes back. It's got a whole truckload.
Gets arrested.
Cat gets arrested. Come out with your hands up now.
The motherfucking cat.
Cat comes out. They're like, what the fuck? There's no one in the truck, man.
So it's like, as a cop, you have a cat that steals, and you know it's doing this, and you just let it happen? Like, shouldn't you get the thing neutered or something? Like, it's bringing you home drugs. Like, you should, like, think about what your cat did before. You're like, okay, wait, maybe this was, like, medicinal, and my cat just broke into somebody's house illegally and stole their weed illegally. I didn't have a warrant. My fucking cat didn't have a warrant. It's like, Tigger, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you can't tell people. You can't tell people about that. Like, oh, my cat brought me weed. I just got a bust. No, you little asshole. Stole that dude's weed illegally. Fucking your neighbor's got glaucoma. You're ruining his life. And now you think you're Mr. Badass because your fucking thief-in-the-ass cat is out there fucking raccoons and eating garbage like every other piece of shit stray. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. There's got to be some kind of...
What if he's got a little ploy on the side, like where he has a cat bring him drugs and he just sells it, you know? Because he's an officer.
He wouldn't have taken it to the news over a little nickel bag. I'm just saying, like, I'd be pissed as fuck.
What if they're like someone's gonna out him? They're like, dude, I'm gonna talk about your fucking cat. So he just came out with the story.
I don't know. I just think that Tigger's got a hit out on his head now, because this cop's like, yeah, my cat steals weed.
He just snitched on his cat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a dick.
This cop just signed a death warrant to this fucking kitty. That's gonna be one dead ass pussy in the street one day. They're gonna be like, there goes that klepto cat.
Klepto kitty.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Just go ahead and snitched him out. Just all his business. Yeah, stole some fucking weed. This dude at his house is like, dude, that's where my fucking weed went? Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, go shoot up that cat.
Run, Klepto Kitty. Run. That's going to be a fucking movie.
The Klepto Kitty is going to go back.
Klepto Kitty steals marijuana.
It's going to go back.
Drug dealer comes back after him.
It's going to get landed into a trap.
And somehow Seth Rogen and James Franco and Harold and Kumar are all going to be in there. It's going to be the most epic movie of all time.
Yeah, it would be.
You're in amazement right now. I can see it in your face. Look at you. You're like, wow.
They're going to make a movie about
yes.
a thieving-ass cat. That'd be fucking dope.
I want a klepto cat. Maybe. Would I want a klepto cat?
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to out him.
Not well. I don't even know if I would want the attention.
I don't even know if that's technically legal for that cop to take that marijuana in. Oh, here's evidence. My cat stole it. Yeah, illegally. Your cat.
Well, I wonder what he did with it. Because he didn't say specifically that he turned it in.
Well, he can't go to the news and say anything without turning it in.
Let's check that shit. Check the documents, the paperwork.
Well, his precinct would look into it and investigate. Like, listen, dude, you didn't bring any weed here. Like,
he's probably making this shit up.
Huh?
He's probably making this shit up. He's probably high as fuck. Stoned out of his mind. Saw his cat walk in. Started talking to him. He's like, what the fuck?
It's like, dude.
Cat told him what he stole. He's like, what?
Instead of, dude, where's my car? It's, dude, where's my patrol car? And where the fuck my cat take it again?
What the fuck? Did I steal another cat? It's football season, guys. Training camp is upon us. All those NFL players are out there, and they are trying to make them rosters. Something I want to talk about that I find just funny sometimes because players like to, have a little fun, is the way that people show up to training camp. Like, for example, Antonio Brown came in a hot air balloon to training camp. Like, what the fuck? And in addition to that, Jalen Ramsey came in a Brinks armored truck. Like we get the messages, and I get it. Like that stuff is pretty cool, and I kind of think to myself, like, man, if I was in the NFL, how would I want to, enter training camp? Like, if I'm the shit, I'm the star, I'm walking in and everyone knows I'm the shit, or like I'm one of the best, NFL players, how would I want to enter the game to, set the tone and, just get a little laugh from people? I don't know. Maybe get like a little jetpack hoverboard, and just, get all down, like, be the first person,
I'd just ride in with a bunch of cheerleaders and cocaine.
Cheerleaders and cocaine?
Yes.
On horses. And you guys are gonna have those things like, where the knights get like speared off a horse. I can't remember what they're calling it. It's got a specific word.
Joust.
Yeah, there you go. And you're gonna have those for some reason. You guys aren't going to use them, but you're just gonna go around in a circle like you guys are at a Coliseum. And then there's like 60,000 people in the stands. Just, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about the joust. I think I'd care more about the cheerleaders and the cocaine. I don't know if it'd be smart to do cocaine and ride a horse with a jousting tool at the same time. I feel like somebody would get hurt very bad. And I'd be a little bit too fucked up and euphoric to care.
I feel like if we were at some point in your life where you're getting onto a field with horses, cheerleaders, and cocaine, I feel like all that shit just goes out the window anyways.
Yeah. But YOLO.
Yeah. No, I would enter... I don't know. I would make it the most epic thing ever. So some people would just talk about this shit for decades. Like, I'd ride in on a motherfucking lion. Like a lion. Legitly. Mane and everything. Just coming in on that bitch. Like, yeah, this is mine. This is my pet lion. Call him Simba. It's my shit. Yeah.
I'd call my lion Mufasa.
I wouldn't. I'd call him Simba.
I'd call my lion Scar. He killed your fucking lion's bitch ass dad.
That's cool. Then he killed you, so.
I'm a human. I'm alive.
No, yeah, your name's Brett.
Thank you.
Great observation. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I thought I was stoned. Interesting. Taking a puff.
Where's the Klepto Kitty when you need it?
Yeah, exactly. I cannot wait till we get video, guys. Anyways, yeah. Training camp. That'd be just the most epic thing. I think every single year. Like, I wouldn't even do it just for, one training camp like some of these guys do. I think every year I'm in the NFL. Especially as a rookie. Like, I'm going to make a statement. Not only am I going to work hard, obviously, but I'm going to make a statement by coming on that field and doing something epic every single time. Always making an entrance when people will be talking about it. It'll be on those football life shit. You'd be, oh my God, Derek, man, he always had to make an entrance, man. Always. This one time, he came in on a fucking rhinoceros, man. A rhinoceros, dude. And just came in, had a joust, bunch of fucking cheerleaders on there too, man. And fucking Brett was there. It was wild, dude. Like, oh man, it was fucking nuts, dude. You had to be there, man. You had to be there. I can't wait. That'd be epic. One day, I wouldn't be like an NFL player. I'd get fucking murdered, like, legitly. You see the size of these guys nowadays? Fucking cast muscles look like my entire body put together.
When your diet is cheeseburgers and ice cream, you can't really play NFL.
That's well, I mean, maybe you could. I mean, they actually work out and do other shit. I do not.
Yes, this is true.
So, they're rebooting and remaking Charlie's Angels. There's a new trailer that just came out, and guess who's in it? The girl from fucking Twilight, Kristen Stewart. She's going to be Sabrina Wilson. My girl, Naomi Scott. She's going to be in it. She's going to be playing Elena Houghlin. There also is going to be Elizabeth Banks in there. She'll be playing Susan Bosley. Patrick Stewart's going to be in there. And you guys know Patrick Stewart. He's from Star Trek. There's also going to be Digimon Honsu. I think that's how you say his name. He's got a difficult name. Dijimon. And then his last name is Hounssou. But yeah, he's going to be in there. He'll be playing Sam Bosley. He'll be with Patrick Stewart's Dan Bosley. So
I'm pretty sure it's Bosley.
Bosley.
They say
I think
Bosley.
it is Bosley. Bosley. Yeah, it's Bosley. You're right. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. I want to see, hopefully Kristen Stewart is a way better actor. I haven't seen her act in quite some time, and I feel like she's just always horrible every time I see her. Hopefully she's improved. What's your take on it, Brett?
I think that's one of those movies that can end up being really, really good or really, really bad. Like a bomb. Like, a lot of remakes are like that. And then I think it makes a lot of people nervous that are really big fans of certain things.
It's true. Because there's a lot of things, I mean, that come out again a second time. I don't know how many people hate Fast and the Furious now.
Those aren't remakes, those are sequels, but at the same time, it's the same philosophy.
Thing, yeah.
You can see, oh man, is this one going to suck or is it going to be really good? Like, you ask yourself that every time, and it's like one of them ends up being really, really good, and you're like, okay, there's no way the next one can be really good too, and then it'll be, it's got a following. But remakes, a lot of them, kind of like Ghostbusters.
Yeah?
And things like that. Like, I remember the original Charlie's Angels, the first remakes.
Cameron Diaz?
Yeah, Lucy Liu.
God damn.
They were kind of corny.
Yeah, in a way.
Freaking Bill Murray.
It was a different time then. I wonder how these people... I just don't like Kristen Stewart in general. I think they could have picked anybody else in the world other than her. Like her, and there's another person I think that is a horrible actor. I just can't think of her name.
Why don't you like Kristen Stewart?
She's just terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I don't know.
Absolutely terrible.
Maybe she got better.
I'm hoping. I really am hoping. Because, oh, God. God, man, it's horrible. But yeah, no, I'm hoping Charlie's Angels is really good. I like them with Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu, so.
Oh, yeah.
You know another reboot that's coming out?
What?
Jay and fucking Silent Bob, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. That's
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me. Oh.
Yeah. I hope he sings that song again. Man, it's been, 18 years since the last one?
Oh, it's been a fucking minute. Fuck. I would like to meet them one day. Put them on the show. Have a little smoke sesh with them, dude. That'd be lit.
I don't know if that would happen.
Why?
I'm pretty sure Jason Mewes is a recovering abuser.
Well, I don't want to pry on that, I'm not
Recovering addict.
I know what you mean. I don't ever try to force anything on anybody. But yeah, if they wanted to, that'd be awesome. But anyways, they could just come and chill and be on the show in general. That'd be epic.
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Silent Bob, man.
I am highly excited to see that movie.
I'm literally going to go watch all the other movies that previously came out before this. You mean Clerks? And then I'm going to go back and watch that movie when it comes.
Are you going to watch every movie that's ever had them in it?
Them two in it, yes.
As themselves?
Them two together in the movie. They
There's
have to
a
be
lot.
there together.
It's
I
like
know.
every single one of those movies. You got Clerks. You got Dogma, Chasing Amy, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Clerks 2. What else do you got? There's other movies too.
There's a lot. There's like at least 15.
Not 15, maybe 8 to 10, something like that. And that's the thing is Jay and Silent Bob are only in some of them. They were in Scream 3.
Interesting.
You didn't know that?
I did not. I mean, I probably did, but I did not. But yeah, no marathons, dude. That's what I'm gonna do all fucking weekend.
That's why if you go back and watch, if you watch Scream 3, when they're in Hollywood running around through, what was it, Miramax Studios?
Mm-hmm.
They, freaking, what's her name? Courtney Cox, is Gail Weathers, sees Jay, like, she's running through, and then Jay and Silent Bob are in, like, a line for the studio. Like, they're walking with other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, he goes, holy shit, Silent Bob, it's Connie fucking Chung. And she goes, he goes, hey Connie, how's Maury? She's like, you. And he's like, and it was the same exact year Jay and Silent Bob got released. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And in that movie, there's a lot of Scream references towards the end. They go to the Miramax Studios and do all that. So it's like, their Scream is in the same universe as Jay and Silent Bob.
That's epic.
It's kind of weird if you think about it.
Do a crossover?
Oh yeah,
That'd be interesting.
they all just get gutted. Like,
By Jalen Silent Bob.
What's your
Plot
favorite?
twist. Their Scream.
it's like, what's your favorite scary movie? Jay and Silent Bob.
So, guys, there is this circus that is over in Germany. It's called Circus Roncalli, and they have just, created this tech-savvy hologram. It's a 3D hologram of like animals that are in their circus, and like one's an elephant, and pretty much what they do is they do the tricks that normal animals would do, and these ones take in place of them. It's an effort to preserve the flavor of historic circuses while eliminating the concerns of animal cruelty, which is pretty cool in a way. And these 3D holograms, I've seen the video, they really do look real. Like you can tell obviously that they're fake and stuff like that, but I feel like they're pretty interesting. I would love to pay to go see one. I was a big fan of the Ringling Brothers when they were around and whatnot. I know a lot of people weren't fans of them because they thought, or they did, I'm not 100% sure, I haven't done the research on it, but the animal cruelty, I know that they were sued a lot, especially back in 2015, and then I know that they closed down recently after, I think it's like 146 years of doing the circus thing. So I know the circus was like a dying business at the moment, and I'm thinking that this 3D hologram could be a start of life to get them back on the right track, keep those around, because a lot of kids are entertained by video games and other such things nowadays. What do you think, Brett?
I got like 3 different ways I could look at that. It's like the circus, I can understand them not using animals anymore, because times change and they spent enough time as what they were, the way they were using animals. And even though it's like classic circus is always going to be, just that, I think that we need to move on to get back into that freak show era with just extraordinary people as opposed to animals, because it's like, you can go to the zoo and see an animal that's trained by a trainer to do shit. It's like, that's all, Like, in my opinion, the least exciting thing was watching the animals. I just want to see people that can do crazy shit. But as far as the holograms go, I think it's a really cool idea, but I don't think it should go on that long, because the technology is just going to be so developed over the next 10 years that it's going to be everywhere. It's like, why would you go to the circus to look at holograms when it's everywhere? Or unless, they drop the cost of tickets tremendously. I don't know what they could charge to go to the circus, but I think that a lot of things in the future are going to be more hologram, esque.
In a
But
way, yeah.
I don't think it should. They should market it as holograms. It's kind of like Futurama. The technology, like for anything, they don't really market it at a certain point. Like right now, they'll market it like, "Hey, come see these holograms," and blah blah blah. They'll get to a point where it's just, "Oh, hey, come to the circus." When it doesn't say, "Come see our holograms," it'll be like, "Come to the circus." You already know what's here. It's holograms.
Right.
But I think the holograms will get more developed, and then they'll hit a point where you can't tell the difference between real animals and holograms, which would be pretty intense.
Yeah, I think maybe a short-term goal, it's good for them until they can figure out something else. Because I know in a way it kind of helps them in a lot of things to save money. For example, like feeding the animals and, grooming them and taking care of them all the time and whatnot, that gets kind of costly. So having a hologram and whatnot, you don't have to take care of a hologram. You just fold it up, put it away.
Yeah, but there is a very prestigious upkeep to the technology, and then you have to have somebody like, I don't know how it all works, but what if you have to have like a specialist, and that guy now has a monopoly on his own pay because you can't get anybody else to do this job, or maybe they're really hard to find.
It's true.
So, it all kind of weighs out. But I don't think the biggest issue they were worried about was cost. I think it was the image of animals and
the cruelty thing, yeah.
Yeah, which
Absolutely.
I can understand, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if completely cutting animals out was the best way to do it. I think that maybe having stricter laws on how the circus maintains animals.
There's a lot of strict laws out now. Like back then there wasn't, but there is a lot of strict laws now. Like pretty much, it's kind of hard to have a circus in a lot of cities and states nowadays.
Yeah, which is
the amateur cruelty
kind of sad if you think about it, because circuses are very unique attractions.
Absolutely.
That not everybody goes to, and I just feel like going to it for holograms would be really, really cool. But then there comes a point where it's like there's no more natural historic essence to it anymore.
Or originality. But I don't feel like they're making it seem just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I think they're not making it seem like that's their biggest attraction. I think that they have other attractions that they're putting out there a bit more, that they want those ones to get seen more. And the hologram is just a part of the show that helps spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, holograms are great. Like, there's a lot, I think holograms can do a lot of things, like other attractions, like Ripley's Believe It or Not museums. Imagine if right now it's like some of the museums have certain props or certain things that are like real, like original, and then instead of making wax figurines for other museums, maybe they'll make holograms.
That could be something.
Mm-hmm. So no more wax figurines, like that's the way of the past. The way of the future would be much more advanced. That'd be pretty cool.
I want to see like what they do like in video games and in the movies, where like you have like an iPad of sorts, and it's got like projections above it, and it it has this movement and everything like that.
That'd be cool.
Absolutely, I feel like that'd be awesome. Like I'm watching a video in 3D.
But just like a lot of things, the technology is gonna have to kind of suck at first when it comes out.
Can you imagine watching a 3D hologram movie right in front of your face? Like it's like you're actually there doing everything, but it's just a hologram.
Imagine watching a horror movie like that.
Oh my god.
Porno.
Porno though.
Oh yeah. It'd be cool. It'd be weird.
It'd be weird. Absolutely. I feel like a call cold if I actually did that.
I think it's gonna go from virtual reality to augmented reality to holograms.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like, if you might even have it to where we do that one shit like in Black Mirror, that in those episodes they put that shit in their head.
I wouldn't want to do that. That's
I
just
wouldn't
too
want
much.
to do
I'd
that,
rather.
but you could do that.
You could, but I rather have the actual technology physically there. Like, I don't want to put something in my head. I rather have, holograms lined up, like lights on the wall, like the ceilings and stuff that would create the hologram in actual physical world so that everyone can see it, not just me with a chip that's implanted in my head. I feel like the whole chip thing is like a cop out for the real technology.
True.
It's easy, but
If it's so easy, why can't you do it?
because I ain't got the money to do that or the patience.
So, there is many different people out there, and people are different in so many different ways. And one of those ways is the Indonesian culture. Overseas, every single year, there is a festival in Indonesia. It's called the Nini Festival, and they do things a little bit differently than we Americans do. Normally, when we bury our dead, they stay there. Normally. In Indonesian culture, it's actually quite different. So pretty much what they do is before they bury their loved ones, they preserve the body and they like mummify it. And then every single year, what they do for this festival is they dig up their loved ones and they dress them up and clean them up and make them look all nice. Not supposedly, but they make them look better than what they were before and dress them up. And then they have like a little celebration and a festival. And pretty much what this is, it's their way, I guess, to not demonize death and to assure the dead a role in society even after their departure. So, and I find it intriguing in a way. Like other people do that. Like I personally wouldn't do that. I find it strange, but I find it intriguing that other cultures do weird things like this.
I'm not intrigued by it. I think it's freaky. It really is. I just don't get it. I don't like the idea of it at all.
It's spooky, man.
It is. That's the shit of nightmares. Other cultures are weird.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Okay, imagine this. So say you're on some vacation or something. I don't know who goes on vacation to Indonesia, but say that you just happen to be in Indonesia, and you're just staying there overnight or something like that. But tomorrow is the Manini Festival. I think that's how you say it. It's M-A an apostrophe N-E-N-E. Festival, and you just wake up and there's nothing but skeletons everywhere throughout the streets, everywhere you go. Like, how freaked out would you be,
I
man?
wouldn't be freaked out seeing skeletons. I'd be freaked out seeing mummified corpses.
That's what I mean. Everywhere.
I would be like,
And people
I'm
like
staying in my hotel
chilling
room.
and talking to them like they're people. Not like they're people, but like they're alive and stuff like that.
I would contact Donald Trump and I'd be like, listen, we got a country that we need your racist ass to bomb. Let's do it.
You're so fucked up,
Let's
dude.
get it done. Fuck, stop building a wall. We got these motherfuckers over here dancing with the dead.
Yeah, but you don't care. They're not bothering nobody.
I don't know, man. They're bothering my dreams, the nightmares. Fucking freaky.
They're disturbing the peace, is what I would call it.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I can't get down with that. No, that's like, I don't know what that is. That's some weird shit.
I wonder how this started, because this has been going on for decades. Like, I think it's like over 100 years. But who started it? That's what I want to know. Who
So somebody powerful.
Some guy just like, hey man, you know what? When I die, I want you guys to dig me back up, and I want you to celebrate me like I'm here.
I don't think it was like that. I think it was just a collective culture. One day, as a culture, they all decided.
They're just like, yeah, we're gonna dig up everybody and just.
That's how it seems like it goes. Like a whole entire culture decides, as a ritual, this is what they're gonna do, or
I want to know. That is a good question. How did this start?
You know, I'd say I'd Google it, but I really don't want to look at it at all.
Yeah, it's a little spooky, I guess you could say.
Yes. Spooky is the word for it.
Creepy,
For sure.
eerie, disturbing,
Very disturbing.
shocking.
Not in their culture, though. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
disturbing.
this
It's
is
normal.
That's just normal. You know, they do
Normal.
it every year.
So, them dancing with the dead is about as normal as me getting my emissions test done.
Can you imagine them coming over to America and getting disappointed or frustrated with us because we didn't dig our loved ones up this year? Like,
I felt like
what are you
they'd
guys
be-
doing?
They'd be understanding. I mean, they better be understanding. Shit, it's like we wake up one morning and every grave and every cemetery has been dug up because they want to dance with our dead.
Oh my god, that'd be so freaking. Oh man, that's another movie right there. That is another movie idea.
What?
Plot twist: Indonesian culture in America. Someone just comes over
they
here
only
and
got
starts it
one,
out
yeah.
here.
There's already a lot of Indonesian people over here. They haven't been doing that weird shit.
I understand that, but I'm saying it's in a movie because movies are fake. So make a movie where people are doing that. And
Oh, yeah,
not
movies are
specifically
fake?
Indonesian
Movies are
people.
fake?
Just
Have you seen
in general.
Benjamin Button?
Pardon?
That's the realest movie I've ever seen.
This is gonna be even more
Benjamin
realer.
Button.
Starring Derek Dougherty. Yeah, I'm gonna
I
be
would've
in that
watched movie.
motherfucker. Running for my life.
Fucking pussy.
Mummy, what, 3? Is there a 3 or is there a 4?
There's like 4 or 5 mummy movies.
The Mummy Returns Again! There's not one called The Mummy Returns Again. I know there's one called The Mummy
And there's
Returns,
Scorpion.
but there's not one called The Mummy
Scorpion
Returns
King.
Again. Scorpion King. It's kind of whack.
There's like 4 Scorpion King movies.
I know, but that's kind of whack. Isn't that the one with The Rock?
The first one, but the 3 after were.
There's
actually,
3
no, there's
after that?
5 Scorpion King movies, I think.
Oh, that's trash.
Ron Perlman was in one of them.
Trash. Yeah, no, I'm not calling any of those. Just The Mummy Returns Again. It's going to be the name of the movie.
It's gonna be the Mummy Returns Again, but it's about a bunch of Indians digging up graves.
No, not Indians. Indonesians. And we're not going to make a specific race. We'll just say there's a bunch of people digging up corpses in, like, we'll say a whole county. Like, some guy convinced a whole county to dig some bodies up every year for decades, okay? And then now the police are finding out about it and they're investigating it, and it becomes like some big ordeal. And I'm guaranteed that'd be a great movie. Just some guy is convincing, and they do it every year, and the next thing you know, just like America's like, whoa, wait a minute, what? Like, no, man, no, look, put them back, leave them there.
That'd be a weird movie.
Oh, that'd be so fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah.
And then you know what? I'm telling you, some guy just goes there to visit, and he just wakes up. He's just stopping by because he's in a motel, and he wakes up, and it's the festival, Manini Festival.
Fuck that. Done with that movie.
That would be awesome. I'd watch that movie 100%. That's going to conclude our show. Brett was here with me today. I do not know what happened to Dwyer. I hope he's okay. I think he didn't come tonight. He's got work in the morning. He was talking to us about it earlier, so I wish him the best. Everybody, I appreciate you guys listening to the show. You guys keep at it. Tell your friends. We're trying to get some more subscribers on YouTube. I think we're straying away from Facebook a little bit more. We're going to go towards the YouTube and Twitter side of things. So follow us on Twitter, Dougherty_show, and follow us or subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Just type in the Dougherty Show. You'll hit it right away. Boom. Get us on there. Let all your friends know. We appreciate you guys listening. Yeah. Brett, any thoughts?
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode. We hope to hear more of you. I mean, we hope that you hear more of us. And we appreciate all the views and likes and subscribes and shares and everything that we get and all the participation. And
You're sound like you're reading from like a book.
I'm just trying to mentally compose what I'm saying. I'm kind of tired, but I've been sick all this week.
You've been a trooper, man.
So, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, well, feel better, Brett. Thank you guys. We out here! Stay tuned next time on The Dougherty Show.